Hi everybody, Lauren from OPAT Health. I'm here to talk to you today about dental health. Why is dental health important to our overall health? Because it contains a lot of bacteria. So some people think that other parts of our body might be dirtier, holding more bacteria, but actually our mouth is one of the most contaminated places. So let's talk about what I do for my family's health, and some of these techniques you might relate to and might be able to incorporate in your life as well, because they have certainly been overwhelmingly amazing for me and my family. So the first thing I want to talk about is what toothpaste I used. So the reason that I chose to go a natural way with the toothpaste is because conventional toothpaste has a lot of chemicals in it, a lot of flavors in it, and it is highly, highly toxic. For example, when we're comparing the ones that I'm going to show you to common brands, some of the things that they contain are fluoride, which has been linked to Alzheimer's disease. The other thing that they have that treats tooth sensitivity is potassium nitrate, which is not a very nice chemical. They use foaming agents, numbers 407, PEG12, sodium lauryl sulfate. And I don't know, a lot of people know about SLFs, so they really recommend that we avoid them. And it's in toothpaste, so check your labels if you're not sure about what one you're using. There is warning labels on toothpaste. It actually says keep out of reach of children, and if more than used for brushing is swallowed, then seek the poison information helpline. So that for me is like alarm bells. So my most favorite toothpaste is this one here. It's the Thieves Dentarome Ultra. It has some amazing essential oils in it that are germ killing. We have cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, lemon oil, and clove oil. Clove oil is phenomenal. As you can see by this little bottle here, I love clove oil. And the one thing I love about Young Living essential oils is they last a long time. So this bottle is very much loved. You can see that. And this one stays in the bathroom because it's really handy if you have any toothaches. You can rub it onto the gums. It does bring relief, so it's a real handy one to have. But it is also an ingredient in the Thieves toothpaste. So that's my favorite one. They have other ones as well for adults. They have a Aroma Bright one, and they have a Dentarome Plus. So they're all really, really good. It's just a matter of what taste you like. I like to alternate between this one and the Thieves original sort of brand one. It has a really nice flavor and has extra benefits as well. So I like to swap it up. This one has the whitening effect on it. So the other thing I like to do as well to amp up that whitening effect is to add a few drops of orange essential oil to my toothbrush and then apply my toothpaste, because orange oil is phenomenal for teeth whitening. So if you haven't heard of that trick, then it's just one that you should really try if you want to get that really bright whitening teeth happening. This is the toothbrush that I like to use. It's a bamboo toothbrush. It's really quite reasonable. It's only $5.95, and I have been using one for months now, and it has not gone that dog head sort of bent toothbrush look, which is really bad. So I really recommend these toothbrushes. There's adult ones and there's kids ones as well. So keep your eyes out for those. So what else in the tooth range can we do to help our dental issues? So tooth floss is a fabulous one. This is the Thieves tooth floss, and as you can see, it lasts forever too, because this label is very, very worn, and it's really affordable. It's one of the cheapest products that Young Living have, and I always use it to top up my order if I'm just slightly shy of the rewards points. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, you can message me. I'll be happy to share more about how to order with Young Living. So if I'm just short of my next PV reward that I'm benefiting from, I will just top it up with the cheapest product I can find, which is the Thieves tooth floss. And we want those oils in between our teeth. So the clove oil and the thieves oil, they're highly antibacterial, they're amazing for the teeth. And when we're putting that through our teeth, we're not putting those toxins and those poisons through. And when they're in the mouth, they're highly, highly absorbable into our bloodstream. So you have to be careful, guys. We want to be able to eliminate as many chemicals as we can. The reason being is because we're bombarded with them left, right, and center. So that is a good idea. The other thing that you can do if you have dental issues, tooth problems, bad breath, bacterial issues, is you can do a thing called oil pulling. This is coconut oil. And you can pop a little bit of clove oil or peppermint oil in there as well to make it taste a little bit more palatable. And all you do for oil pulling is you put a teaspoon of it into your mouth and you shut your mouth for 5 to 20 minutes. And that sounds easier than it is. It's actually quite hard. So start with as long as you can do and swish that all around. And after a few minutes, what you'll find is that you will have a build up and you'll have more than what you started with because the saliva is all mixing in there as well. And it's also pulling even right down from the gut all the toxins and bacteria out of your mouth. It's also getting in between your teeth and loosening up all of that gunk that hides in there, that plaque. And it is a phenomenal, phenomenal thing that you can do every day. So set yourself aside time, either at night, in the morning, whenever you can think about it, and start doing some oil pulling. That is a cheap, really effective way of tackling those issues. Okay, that's the mouthwash there. It's phenomenal. I just want to talk to you a little bit about the mouthwash because I was just blown away when I was reading some information about it. So it has some great essential oils in there as well. It obviously has peppermint, clove, thieves, cinnamon, eucalyptus, rosemary, thyme, and wintergreen. And the thing that is fabulous about no, that's the toothpaste. Oops, sorry. The mouthwash has got still some amazing, oh, here we go. We have thieves, thyme, eucalyptus, wintergreen, peppermint. So fairly similar and all amazing. It also has this ability to slow release. So it has controlled release of the active ingredients. What that means is it's going to stay in your mouth for long periods of time after you have used it and keep working on your mouth. It has ingredient protection. They actually did a test and it was they took a saliva coated tooth and dipped it in a solution of the mouthwash, and the tooth was then washed 30 times after it was dipped in it, and it still had some active ingredients contained on it. So this far outweighs any mouthwash on the market, and I highly recommend it because the mouthwashes out there on the market contain some really scary, scary stuff, including alcohol, which is the main one that is really toxic. This also has colloidal silver, which has been proven to have amazing effects for the teeth and the gums. So get yourself some of that. Okay, now for those of you who have some really serious issues. Now, I've dealt with people that have had gingivitis and gum problems that the dentists have said, guess what? You need to go to the next level and you need to go and get serious help from a specialist because your gums are not in really good shape and there's no turning back. Well, guess what? I don't believe that for a second. I believe that with these products, the toothpaste, the floss, the clove oil, and the mouthwash, along with regular oil pulling. Oh, the other thing that I didn't mention is tongue scraping, okay? Tongue scrapers, if you haven't seen them, 2 seconds, I'm going to go and grab one. Oh, actually forget that because I sold it. I haven't got it. But anyway, it's a U-shaped metal contraption with little handles on it. And what you do is you put that in your mouth and you scrape your tongue 7 to 10 times or as many as you can. I do it in the shower because it's easy just to do it and then hang it up, and it's the first thing that I do in the morning is go and have a shower. So you fit it into your regime wherever you can. It's best to do it first thing in the morning, because after sleeping, there's a whole lot of bacteria in your mouth that you want to get rid of. And, you know, some people have this furry coating, which is actually, you know, probably the starts of candida and things like that. So we want to scrape that off as often as we can. Okay, so severe other problems that you can take nutritionally is turmeric capsules. These are the ones that I choose to take, and they are awesome. So in here we have the black pepper as well. There's 60 hard capsules, and you need to take 2 of these a day if you have inflammation problems of the gums or any inflammation whatsoever. I actually think the entire planet should be taking turmeric because it is absolutely phenomenal, and the easiest way to get them into your system is the capsules, and this has black pepper already in it, so it's win-win. So they're very affordable and available on my website, www.opathealth.com. The other one that if you have dental problems you might want to give a go is Omega Gi's. Really, I think everyone should be having omegas because we're so out of ratio with our omega-3s and 6s. Most people are getting too many omega-6s, and we actually need to increase our omega-3 intake. So this is a great product. It's sourced from the cleanest waters possible, and it comes way under the maximum amount of toxic chemicals that you're allowed to have in a product. So they really do their homework when they're sourcing their omega-3s. And the other amazing thing that this one has in it that other omegas don't have out there is it has vitamin D, which a lot of people are deficient in, and there's been linked to cancer with vitamin D, also calcium deficiency, because we need, you know, both of them synergistically. Vitamin A, we also need, we also have vitamin E in here. CoQ10 is the one for the teeth. So that is antioxidant, and it has vitamin-like effects. So CoQ10 is present in this one, and that is essential if you have gum disease or anything like that. The other one that is really good for just short-term, really severe cases of teeth problems is Inner Defense. And Inner Defense is another bottle. I haven't got it because we've just finished a course in this house for someone who had gum issues, and the ingredients in Inner Defense are coconut oil, beeswax, clove oil, oregano, thyme, lemongrass, lemon, eucalyptus, rosemary, cinnamon bark, and they are all extremely antimicrobial, antibacterial oils, and that is what you need if you have sort of like abscesses, gingivitis, periodontal disease. So I hope that you found that helpful. You need to take the Inner Defense just 2 in the morning. Omega Gi's is 2 in the morning and 2 at night. So if you're interested in any of these products, you can send me a message. You can have a look on my website, www.opathealth.com, and I'm happy to help with any issues that you might have. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you very soon in my next video. Mwah!